So welcome to your at-home dumbbell workout. This is to target the upper body, nice and simple, 3 superset. So we're gonna do 6 exercises, 2 back to back each time, okay? So one exercise after the other, take a break and then do another round. So what we are going to need is your dumbbells. So if you are like me, I'm just using light dumbbells, but you can use heavier dumbbells. And also for some of the exercises, if you have the adjustable dumbbells, then I suggest that you stick to the same weight throughout. And then the spare discs that you might have will be for the exercises where you need a bit more lighter weight, okay? So first exercise, also you might need Swiss ball for the some of the exercises, but just also remember that you can still use also a bench or a chair as long as you have that space to do your pullovers. So let's take that exercise recap. Holding into your dumbbells, we're going to come into Swiss ball, making sure that our head is rested. First exercise will be your chest press. What we need to try and do as well is not arch into the back, so tuck that tailbone, engage into the glutes and start pushing a little bit your shoulders away before we take into that chest press. Try and keep the elbows in line with your shoulders, nice and open, and as you come back up, I like to give that extra bit of a squeeze, so we protract the shoulders a little bit. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears throughout the exercise. The second exercise that we are going to perform is your pullovers. If you have light dumbbells, then like me, you can use those light dumbbells. What you can do is option 1 is palm facing in the front. Option 2 is palm facing each other. And we take the arms above the head and back. Here you want to try and make sure that you're not arching through the back too much, and that also you don't let the rib cage flare out. So we try and tuck and keep that rib cage in and hollow the armpits towards the ceiling. This is quite important for your shoulder flexion. This is a very, very nice exercise to activate the shoulder flexion and gain range. All right, very nice. Exercise number 2, we come back into standing. Put that away. Superset number 2, not exercise number 2. Superset number 2, shoulder press. You can do it Arnold press style, starting here and rotating the arms up if you find that quite easy. Yeah, if you have lighter weights, then we go and pull into an Arnold press style. If you don't, just start, if it's quite heavy, just nice and easy, start with the palms facing forward and push up into your shoulder press. What we want to try and avoid is, again, push into the lower back or arching the back to try and reach that overhead. Yeah, so try and like keep your body as straight, tuck the rib cage. Yeah, so we brace that core, tuck the rib cage. You can also have the option of facing the palms towards each other. That's also an option as you practice this workout. We can vary, and it's nice to just kind of have that variety as well, that change. The second exercise is a bent over row. So here I make sure I take a nice, a bit wider than the hip stance. I bend the knee slightly and I kind of take almost like an arch back, but try and keep that neutral back spine. And we also make sure that the pelvic floor is nicely engaged. The shoulders are gently pulled back, but not too much, okay? So they just pull back. And imagine that your shoulder blades are creating a tabletop position. When we pull into the elbows, try and avoid having the elbows and the shoulder blades meeting too much at the back. Just squeeze into your armpits, pull the armpits down. Imagine that your elbows want to touch your hips, simply, and come down. Yes, so what you want to try and really feel is the engagement of your lats, yeah, and just a little bit of your traps and your rhomboids. Yeah, so we don't want to end up like this. We want to make sure that we keep that engagement of the shoulder, the whole shoulder girdle, okay? And the last superset is when you might need to take a bit of low weight into your dumbbells and also use spare discs. But if you do not have any of this, bottled water, small elements, because the second exercise of the superset is actually quite intense, okay? So the first exercise we're going to do is an upright row where we lift and bring the elbows to shoulder height. We don't rise the shoulders to the ears, we keep them down. Yeah, this is to just work a little bit through your delts. As you can see from the back, I bring it up and I make sure I give that slight push down of the shoulder at the same time. Yeah, so I lift up but I push down my shoulders. So I don't let the shoulders raise, I keep them down as I practice my exercise. And then we do reverse flies. So this is for your back, and this is where you might not even hold anything at all. This is quite intense as well. So back into your sort of bent over row stance. The arms are forward, gentle bend of the elbows, and we really pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. We are going to squeeze that space in between the shoulder blades. But what you want to try and imagine as well is someone is pulling your arms away, yeah? Arms and shoulders away from you. So as you come into that fly, you want to try and keep that space between the shoulder blades as well. So again, we try and avoid bringing the shoulder blades together. We just squeeze that space, keeping the shoulder blades nice and flat, okay? I hope that you enjoyed this workout and let me know how you get on.